Hi, this is Jeff Billings, and I will be sort of your guide as you go through this course on computational mathematics. And it is the purpose of this course to introduce you to a new form of computational tool out there. In particular, this tool called Wolfram Alpha. There are others, and they call it a computational knowledge engine. What that means is that you can input a symbolic math, you can input numerical math, and this computational engine will interpret your input and try to provide you solutions to questions you've posed before it. As part of that, we'll be looking at mathematical domains of number sense and geometry and algebra, statistics, trigonometry, and calculus. These are all mathematical domains. And we'll be looking at perhaps a concept or two, some key wording in each one of those domains, and using Wolfram Alpha to solve a number of questions in each of those domains. It's not the purpose of this course to make you an expert in trigonometry or to make you an expert in number sense or calculus. Simply to show you that there is a tool that once you learn kind of the navigation of it and how to input things, it will solve the algorithms, the equations, the processes for you. Now, what does that mean? That means that it's important as you travel through high school and college, because of the advances in information technologies, it's more important than ever that you understand the concepts within the mathematical domains. And yeah, you still need to be able to show your work because we still utilize show your work in mathematical tests. But as you understand the concept, you can use something like Wolfram Alpha to check all your homework all the way through high school. Make sure you got the correct answers. It will allow you to explore in ways that were unheard of in my generation. You can simply change a variable, change the numerical value of a variable, explore deeper, see what changes. Do the plots change? Does the equation change? Does the answer change? How does it change? And then you can start asking the questions why to explore mathematics deeper. So just as a real quick example, I'm gonna plop in here into this input, and this is Wolfram Alpha's input, www.wolframalpha.com. And I'm going to just simply put in the equation y equal x squared. Okay? So this is how you'd input it. Y, the equal sign, x, the upper arrow, ampersand, I think is what it's called. No, that's the and sign. Y equals x squared. And then if I click on the equal sign over here or hit enter, it's going to go out and it's going to take that y equal x squared, and it's going to say, is this the input you really meant? You always want to check this right at the start. You can kind of blow this up. You can click on it. It makes it bigger so you can see it. You can customize it, clip it, and share it, download it, whatever. But y equals x squared. Yep, that's what I want to. That's what I wanted you to plot. So every time I plug in an x value here, what does the y value equal? And it says, well, it's going to generate a geometric figure called a parabola. So already we're going from algebra into geometry. Here's Cartesian coordinates. It's saying, hey, if x goes from minus 1.2 to positive 1.2, so it's showing you kind of a graph here from minus 1.2 to positive 1.2. What does this function y equal x squared do? And look down here, there's something going on. Well, that's when x is 0, what is y? Y is 0, all right? So you're getting into the parabola, the Cartesian coordinates. It's showing you the root. Where's the root? When x is 0, that's where it crosses this y-axis. That's one of the roots for y equal x squared. Very simple, showing you properties, geometry, Cartesian coordinates, etc. And that's the simplicity of Wolfram Alpha. Now you can plug in much more complex things, much more complex equations, integrals, calculate statistics, and etc. Again, the point is not to have you learn. It's not to say you forget about algorithms, processes, and equation solving. Quite the contrary. You're now able to solve equations very quickly in much more robust ways, in ways we never could before. So learn a little bit about each one of these mathematical domains: geometry, number sense, calculus, but focus on getting the data input. Whatever you enter up here, is it reading it right? And what is it showing? And then come in here and say, let's change. So instead of y equal x squared, let's put y equal x cubed. Goes out and solves it. And lo and behold, it says there's the endpoint. Well, that's what y equal x cubed. Now look, isn't that funny? When it goes to 0, it starts trending negative rather than positive. It's an odd power, so it is going to be negative. Well, if that's true, then maybe every time I enter an odd number, like x is like y to the x to the fifth, excuse me, does it give me a shape similar to what I saw before for y equal x cubed? And lo and behold, I do. It goes out a little bit further, but then it trends down. This is an exploration of math. I hope you enjoy it. Focus on what you input, and is Wolfram Alpha interpreting it, and enjoy. Check your homework. Change the variables. Go deeper. Miss Allen will show you a couple of examples using words instead of numbers, and how you can look at a computational engine. And then she'll explore just a topic, angles. So enjoy, and I hope you have a good time with it.